Guess what? You can do hard things.
You may feel like your life's swirling and you're going around the same mountain over and over again, but that changes today.
Today. So we don't have time to be scaredy cats. We gotta get in the game and do hard things. We're Neil and Amy. When we were young, we had big dreams. Dreams of seeing people in our small town thrive.
We dreamt up a plan for how it could happen, dreams of owning a social venue and a restaurant for people to gather, radio stations to speak and spread kindness to the small town.
We dreamt of seeing a thriving faith community where people's lives changed every day. Dreams do come true, and yours can too.
To reach the destination, you have to push through the pain and persevere in the process. You're watching Big Dreams, Small Town.
This week on Big Dreams, Small Town, pay attention for the lessons in the episode.
See if you can guess them even before we tell you.
All right, what's about to go down is an annual tradition. I will get the number for what this is. I don't know how many years. It's a lot. Could be close to 30 or more. We're jumping in. It's the New Year's tradition. At midnight, time to go. You'll see it.
Puma's Pride Polar Plunge, the origin was, like you probably have seen already when we talk about our family and kids, is we always wanted them to remember things that were kind of big, so that they could have something to stand on and say, well, I did that, that wasn't bad. So it was coming up towards the millennium, and I wanted to get a couple runs in first. I think this is our 27th year. So we brought home a horse trough, and midnight, New Year's Eve, we got in the horse trough, and there was only a handful of us, I think, if I remember what my wife said, that did it that year, and probably so, because the horse trough was only yay big, right? So we weren't planning on a lot of people, but it was just that thought of midnight, dark outside, get in the water, it's freezing cold. We probably had snow floating on the water, whatever, made a big deal so the kids could see that, dude, I did that and I didn't die.
Annie,
Yes.
how many years?
I think as many years as I have been with Jake. So we've been married, I bet
freaking
15 years.
15 years.
15 years.
Okay.
And we do it. Even when he's not here, I'll meet up with friends and we'll go do it.
Let's go.
I know, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt bad.
I think my hand's gonna get really cold holding my phone videoing this.
Yes.
So I'm trying to prepare mentally for
Yes,
that
this is a big
struggle.
Our first one was we took turns jumping in a little feed trough thing on the front porch of your now house.
Yeah.
You just act like a ninja. Nobody really notices that you didn't get in.
Hey, this is good.
I got the car running in case I get a little chilly.
Off the top of your head, favorite plunge story for you?
I think the original plunges, when we used to do it in horse troughs on the front porch. It was kind of like that was the tradition. Is how it started. Is we would fill up horse troughs on the front porch of the Alta Sierra house, and then people had to do it one by one. So you got on a line, and you would have to get in and plunge into it, and then get out, and then it was slipping and sliding because the water would freeze on the concrete.
Yeah.
And I remember just being a little kid in line, like, I don't want to get in, But no. That was probably some of the favorites.
We can do hard things, Neil.
Did this as an infant?
Hi, yeah, we did. We started in the snow in a plastic pool Dad made. And we would have to run to our towels on the next street down. And then run back up.
How old were you?
I don't know, probably like 4?
As long as you can remember.
Yeah, we can do hard things.
And we make them easy.
Look so easy. Not look, they are.
They are easy.
We're adults.
Straight up.
Yeah, we got it. It's fine.
Yep.
Everything's fine.
We're having a good time.
Do you think Dakota's nervous?
What? Shoot, I was born for this, dog.
Let's go.
We went from the horse trough, I think we did that a couple years, and then we got some liner, like they would line a sump with, and like, I don't know if it's 16th inch thick or whatever, plastic, and made a pond in the backyard, out of 2x4s, and made this thing for us to jump in, again with the snow floating on it, and But that year they had to, after they got out, right, they had to go, I don't think barefoot, but if they had a shoe on, that was it, because they were in their bathing suits, and they had to go all the way down the hill to the road below, which was probably 600-700 feet or so down the hill, I'm guessing. Maybe longer than that, in the snow, in the dark. And a friend caught them down there and gave them their towels to wrap up in. So now they got to see that, man, I just got out of freezing cold water, ran through the snow, because there was snow on the ground, I'm guessing like maybe a foot at the most, down through the woods, through the sticks and whatnot, in the dark, to the bottom road to get their towels. So that gave them another feeling of, man, I got out of the water and then ran through the forest and I didn't die. So now they're starting to feel like, dude, I can do some things, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
I think the water slide. The water slide was
what was
really
that all
fun.
Is that first year for you?
That was my first year.
Was it?
Yep. That was pretty fun. We took off the rails at the Alta house.
Yeah.
Built a ramp all the way down into a pool.
Yeah.
That was pretty slick. And
It's probably at least a 50-foot slide.
oh, it was all the way down to the bottom where the tire swing is, right? Yeah, it was
I
awesome.
hope I can find video.
That was awesome.
1 minute! Surprise, surprise,
You got it, MJ. Just sit down and then fill it out. Yeah, Maggie!
They just jumped in Lake Coeur d'Alene.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh! Oh, oh. Hey, babe's gonna get ready one.
You want to go one more time?
Do you want to go on the big one?
One more time.
Nani, we did it, Nani!
Are you getting in? No. Not happening this year? It's all good. There will be many more.
Many, many more.
Yeah, many more.
I just want to watch the fireworks.
People are just lined up waiting to get in.
So excited.
I'm not.
Why?
I don't want to do it.
Why?
Because my back is hurting already from
Nobody
being
here
so
wants
cold.
to do it.
You guys like this.
No, we do it
Yeah.
because it's something that you can go, I did it.
I already did it before.
It's not like you jump out of a train while it's going 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, Bridley.
You hear Abs? She's cheering you on.
Let's go, privilege!
I
like a slide.
do that TB8. Real incline. This is super effing real incline. Nope.
They'll catch you. Yeah, they'll catch you. Yeah, let's go.
Slip off my foot. You got it?
Yep, keep her going down.
Okay.
I love her. 10%. 10%. Yeah, Haley. Come on, Carter. Come on, Carter. We got you on the edge.
Oh, God.
There you go.
Oh.
Better way to make it.
Like this. Like this.
Every time.
Yeah.
Keep coming. Okay, now lean back. Okay. Walk step by step.
Okay.
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 Little step.
Yep.
You want to keep your feet above you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. This is great. Okay.
Still there.
So it got bigger and bigger, and the pond liner got holes in it and whatnot. And so we started to look for places to do it. The pond, the natural pond up where we lived in Alta, the ice was so thick on it because it was froze. It was just too hard to make that safely where you could get a lot of people in it. So we went down to the river in River Kern where I was raised, and that water at the curve, so it's got a nice little eddy there that's calm. And we would build a little fire in the wet sand, and holy mackerel, that didn't work out very good.
Hey, Dad. What just happened?
Well, Dad, I don't really know what just happened. What happened? We got how many of us to go in the 34-degree water? Some of them 2 and 3 times, and it was a blast. Yeah.
How many people?
And it just happened. You think there was 20, 30?
I thought we were still posing for the picture.
Maybe close. So did I, and then all of a sudden everyone goes running in. I'm like,
here we go, baby. We're going in.
Oh, man. That was awesome.
But at least it was a fire, but it got us started there. And from there, it went from probably, you think, I don't know, 10 or 20 people, maybe, at the most, maybe. And we'd stand on the bank and jump in the water and get back out and get around that little smoky fire, try to get warm. Your feet were freezing.
We're on our way to get ready for the plunge, baby. Woo! Chubbs?
What's up?
What was your favorite part of 2024?
I don't know. I need more time to think about this.
Amanda, are you so excited?
Yeah. No, I'm cold.
Get by the fire.
Are you excited?
I'm so excited. This is my favorite time of year.
Wait, are we gonna get in trouble?
We're gonna get arrested.
Yeah!
Who wants to go to jail? What was your favorite part of 2024?
Probably the fair season, because we're not going to get to do that.
Yeah. Greer, favorite part of 2024?
Probably all that Jesus did.
Amen. Woo! Top 3. Don't even think about it. Just first thing that comes to mind.
Getting my license, meeting Caleb, and
the rest of his family.
well, yeah.
We're doing it not just for the jump, but it's kind of like, a new year is like a new start. A new year is kind of like out with the old and in with the new.
Either we shoot the fireworks off first down here and then jump in and then run up to the fire to get warm.
That makes sense.
Or we jump in first and then run up to the fire and get warm and then shoot the fireworks.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so we're jumping first. Jumping in first?
Yep.
First.
Yeah. Wait,
No,
light the
fireworks off
What?
first.
No. What?
Fireworks first, then jump in, then get warm.
I like that.
Did you go down that ramp on your feet?
Yeah.
No way. That's crazy.
Did you slide it?
Yeah, I went butt down, boom, hit my butt on the bottom. It hurt a little bit. And then I acted like everything was fine and made Dalt go down. And he hit it harder, yeah.
Dude, he slid too?
Mm-hmm. We were holding these lights too.
Oh, yeah, that's hardcore. That's hardcore. I had 2 hands.
If I pass out in the water, leave me there.
No, I'm not going to leave you there.
I'm good to go to heaven.
Happy New Year!
Let's all
all hold one and then jump in.
Okay.
Wait, you're warm. Get over here. You're cold. I feel warm.
Are we lining up?
Line up.
Where's the littles?
You guys want to give us a countdown?
Okay. Hold on. We're going to count down from 5. Are you ready?
Yeah.
5.
Wow. Is it deep enough right here?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! There you go! Woo! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Woo! Hey! Happy New Year!
$1. I mean $1.
The first one. Do you want? Are you wanting a towel?
I'm good now.
Yeah! Second! Woo! Happy New Year! You did it! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! You want a towel, Finn?
All good.
You sure? Yeah. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! Who needs a towel? Happy New Year! You did it, Al! Good job! I'm so proud of you!
I'm warm. I got a pee so bad.
I felt like I was going to be in there forever.
I was swimming. All right,
Thank you for this family, for the opportunity to kick off a new year in such a fun and healthy way. Just thank you for the fam up in Idaho. We can't be together, but we're all doing the same thing, giving you praise and celebrating you with each other. Just thank you for everything that's going to happen in this next year. I pray blessing over everyone here, Lord. Just freedom from worry, from fear, financial freedom. And Lord, I just thank you for the growth that we're all going to experience. And with that growth, when we feel those growing pains, we can lean into you and lean into each other because we were meant for community. Just thank you for everyone here, Lord. We love you, and just thank you.
But then we took on another thing where we'd all hold hands and we'd pray one at a time. And you could squeeze the hand of the guy next to you if you wanted to pass, if you didn't want to feel like you wanted to pray. and you would pray and say what you were thankful for that year. And it was really cool because as it grew and grew, you got to see kids and adults and everybody get to stand together corporately and share what they were thankful for. So that turned out into something really cool.
That did.
That we're all fighting for the same cause, whether it's North Idaho, whether it's Idaho or California. Man, we're here to rob hell and populate heaven. Thank you for grandparents who have, and parents who have raised us to believe in you, to trust you, to give more. So Jesus, I pray that we would be better givers this next year. That we would be handing out whatever it is you ask us to. That we wouldn't be even taking a guess on if we're going to make it or not, because you've been faithful. You've seen your miracles.
Devil, you have no place in any of our lives. So step back. Jesus, you are our King, Father, and we are going to follow you into the new year.
What do you think I'm going to do?
You're going to tell us we can do hard things.
No, I'm not. This is a throwback for you.
No.
C clap.
Oh, throwback.
Oh, you just got to repeat after me.
Knees down, prayers up, word fed, spirit led, eyes on him, gonna win, run your race, keep the pace, never slack, stay on track, let's
go! Thanks for starting a cool tradition that you guys still do today.
Yeah, you're welcome. It was fun to have things that the kids, as maybe as strange or whatever, just that they know that. And I tell them still today, nobody wants to get in, right? But they do it. Hallelujah. And they have the gumption to do it and say they did it. And so it's cool.
Yeah. That's cool. Thanks, Dad.
Amanda, what do you think? Your first one?
It's pretty cool.
Loved it.
So much fun, huh?
Poppy or
Noah,
what?
did you have a good time?
I did. Had a good time.
Mom, did you have a good time?
I had the best time.
The best time of anyone here.
Holding towels and watching everybody jump in. My favorite.
Allie, how'd you feel with your first one?
Cold.
Allie has to go to work in a couple hours. She's beasting it out right now.
All-nighter!
Woo! Dalt! Tag boy, listen. When we came up here, I didn't want to come up here, whatever, but I humored Pop. We came up, we flew up. Quinny flew with us. We stayed 10 days. There was a baby, a couple months. Then we brought this lovely motorhome. I forgot it was here, up. And we were here 2 weeks, and we started way up at the top, like almost by Canada, Moyer Springs, and we just worked our way down. And we didn't like necessarily look at listings or whatever. We got a coffee, we went to the park, we sat on because Papa was feeling like God was saying to move. And so it was like, okay, if he's saying that, then he's gonna confirm it. So we wouldn't worry about price per square foot. We didn't worry about the typical things, the logical things you do when you make a move. We just were like, what? Better say it, and you better say it loud, because we don't, and I was not on board. So after 2 weeks, we exhausted all the way down to here, and I had seen this road a few times and asked, what about this? What about what's over there? And we had heard, it's a treacherous road. You don't want to be over there. So super discouraged. On the way home, I'm like, can we go home that way? So as we came around that big corner where the lights are there, I had my phone open to realtor.com, and a dot bleeped on my phone, and I'm like, hey, there's something up ahead to the left. And he's like, what is it? I'm like, I don't know. I just know it's up that road. And so we turn up the road and we get all the way to the end. There was a sign, but no flyer box or anything. And the gate was closed, and he's like, is this it? And I'm like, I don't know, let's call the guy. And so we called him, and he said that we could go up, but we couldn't get out of the car. And we didn't even know what we were looking at that time. But he said, also, I want you to know it comes with a dock. And instead of turning left, you should just turn right. And there's a flyer box down there with all the information. He was out of town. And so we went up there and we parked. And I remember asking, like, well, what would it look like to live here? Like, I don't know, So we left and we drove down here and we got out. And it was starting to snow. It was like November. Yep. And there was a flyer box here. It was hilarious because we were looking at things in the 200,000. I mean, in our mind, we're like, okay, God, you're moving us. We can afford 200,000. That's it. So do your magic at that. But we came down here and we walked out on there and we got the flyer. It was 895,000 for 65 acres, whatever. And we were like, oh, you know, like, what do you do with that? But Papa says that when we stood out there, what?
Well, we stood on the dock. And you're looking out at how pretty it is, especially we haven't seen this kind of area before. So you're out on the lake looking at a glassy lake, and she says, well, if God wants us to move, I don't know if you said, did you
It's
feel
not
like
our plan. I'm like, it's...
She said, maybe we're not dreaming big enough.
Yeah. Because I said it's not our plan.
This is huge. This is big. And so, anyway, go ahead.
Well, I was like, as I stood there, because I was so negative, and as I stood there, I thought, if he's calling us to step out in faith, how stupid it would be to make it fall within our resources. We have nothing. So I just was like, okay, I mean, if this is where you want us, then you got to make it work, you know? So that's the story, and you can tell your grandkids.
No.
We had, what happened?
started
I was a lot more ugly. Huh?
What did you name off? The things that you wanted. You said, we're not dreaming big enough, and then you started naming things.
Well, we had our list, yeah.
What were they?
I wanted property enough that all of my kids could build a home.
Okay. What else?
I wanted a gate where I could shut out everybody else, the world, and we could just be up on a hill. I wanted near water, but not on water, because I didn't want anybody drowned.
You wanted no neighbors.
No neighbors.
Access to
the forest.
Yeah. Oh, so that we could shoot right outside the...
And what did you get?
All of that and more. So,
and more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it isn't anything remarkable we did other than just say, other than to be willing. We just were willing. And it didn't make sense, and you couldn't pin it out, and it was a lot of finagling, and it was just like, so we still don't know what the heck we're doing here. Every day I ask Pop, what are we doing? He's like, I don't know, but we're doing it. And the sun goes down.
We couldn't afford the $895.
Yeah.
So, but all the parties that were moving pitched in with their rents, and that made up the whole rent. So we have like 3 houses, a barn, and all kinds of other stuff, but everybody was able to pitch in and make the whole rent, or whatever you'd call that.
Mortgage,
Yeah.
Yeah, they made it work.
Pretty amazing.
Made it work.
Yay.
That's the story. I just want you to remember. We didn't even know. We just got the flyer and we're like, oh my God. Yeah, put it back in the box. Save the guy paper, because this isn't going to happen.
We didn't just put it back in the box.
No, we
You're like,
didn't.
well, how do we make it work?
Anyway, not dreaming big enough. Don't dream within your little resources. Just be open to do whatever God says. That's all. Yeah, neighbors.
As it would turn
Hi.
out, you got all the things you were wishing for.
Yeah.
And the Eagles.
Yeah!
Oh, look at me going down.
I got some.
What's up, Bubba?
Some visitors.
No, I want it off.
Yeah.
Where's he come back?
I literally just want to pull my body through the line.
Oh, he is coming back. Oh, no, he's not.
I wonder, when you have a fish, how do you land and grab on a stick? Wow. Cool. Really cool.
Tips of the week. Tips of the week.
Tip number 1 is decide to make hard things easy. I was playing games that entire night saying, I make hard things easy. Because I was literally trying to psych my mind up, because year after year, every single time that night shows up, I'm thinking, this is ridiculous, this is silly. And it may not seem like that hard of a thing, just jumping in the water at midnight, but I'd almost guarantee you didn't do it. You gotta decide to make hard things easy. It's beyond just jumping in water. It's the business venture you want to step out in. It's the life changes you want to make when it comes to your health. There's so many things that we need to step out in and make hard things easy. What was it like for you as a kid?
Jumping in the water?
Yeah.
It was hard. And I feel like it's gotten easier over the years, which brings me to my thought.
Mom hasn't jumped in, and I think next year we throw her in.
And she says we've jumped in.
But she didn't.
But
I know
she's
she
not
has. She has jumped in.
She said 27 years.
No, I'm pretty sure she jumped in with my Auntie Ruth.
Oh, okay.
And my Auntie Ruth had a broken leg and still jumped in.
Yeah.
So it can be done, guys. Also, Sawyer didn't get in this year, and he is 100% going in the water next year, even if I have to jump in and throw him in with me, which I've done before, just not on New Year's. Tip number 2, get a picture of the future that you want in your mind. Because what's in your mind, it's like the rudder of a boat. It steers you towards it. Have you ever noticed like the practical things is like you get a brand new white car, all of a sudden all you see is white cars? We need to use that same method for where we want to go in life. We need to make sure that those pictures are out there in front of us, that we're looking at them and those are our goals and we are making a target to get to them.
So often we picture failure, we picture that we're not gonna make it or there's fear involved. But just like Tag and Robin had to step out, Mom and Dad had to step out and see a picture for something and then go after it. It doesn't always work out exactly like we want it to, but dreams do come true.
Absolutely. Tip number 3, 1 degree course corrections. That's all we have to focus on. That's not hard. It's hard when you're thinking about steering your life into a completely different direction. But if you started today with 1 degree shift, over the next month, you're gonna see a great space between who you are right now and who you're gonna be in the next month.
We call those checkpoints. It's a system. We're gonna be showing you this exact system. It's critical. It's caused us to get to where we are, even though it's not exactly as we imagined it.
No.
The dreams that we had when we were young, they have come true. Yours can too. It sounds like a jingle or an intro to a show called Big Dreams. The checkpoint's made up of 4 specific things. It's where are you, where are you going, what's gonna stop you, and how are you going to get there? If you wanna get to where you wanna go, then you gotta have a picture of the destination. So set that destination in mind. Use a tried and true system to arrive there. We call it the checkpoint. There's a lot more of this to come.
Bonus tip. Go to our website, ashafaithjames.com, for a free event that will help make your dreams become reality.
Also, we're adding a new playlist to this YouTube channel. You've been watching the Big Dreams playlist, but there's a backstory to how these dreams become reality, and there are tried and true systems that help you get there. So we would love for you to engage this new playlist that's actually out now. It's coming out this week.
Also in the coming weeks, we have so much more to show you about our IdaHome, and also our family's gun manufacturing business called Alta Arms.
They're making big dreams come true in the small town of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We can't wait to show you. Again, go to our website, ashafaithjames.com. Pick up a traction planner to get on track in this season. Also the Wayfinder book. And we have our Life on Track online workshops coming soon. You can sign up now.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with a friend. And like our family always says, bye-bye for now.